When it comes to the popularity of some fragrances, I don't agree necessarily with everybody, and that's the beautiful part of perfumery.
You're a liar!
We don't have to agree, we can completely agree to disagree. And that's kind of how I feel with Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. This is on a ton of people's lists as a must-have Chanel fragrance in their collection. I don't feel that way. It's a good scent, it'll get you compliments, maybe even panty dropping. But for me, off of my skin, doesn't necessarily do anything. So when Chanel drops another fragrance, that Homme Sport Superleggera, of course I gotta check it out. Maybe this will bring me back to the Homme Sport Chanels. And maybe not. Only one way to find out. Let's roll my music so we can check out Chanel's new release, Allure Homme Sport Superleggera. Or maybe it's Leggera. Yeah.
We're all alone in the middle of the river, yeah. There's some friends on the south side in case you cared. Out of all your friends, I wanna be Cuba.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, 𝗙𝗵𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 fanboy, at least of the sport lines. Like, they don't move my monkey like that, but you know, I could be wrong. Look how cute this one is. This is my 𝐻/𝗄𝐻𝑒𝐿𝑒. Look how nice this joint is.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
So I got myself a sample of this new release, and I'll give you my first impressions of this joint to see if it's bottle worthy. Now, if I'm already telling you I'm not a super fan of the sport lineup, does that automatically mean I'm gonna shit on this fragrance?
Yes, you are.
No, it really doesn't. The fact is, I flip-flop a ton. Sometimes I like it, 6 months down the line, I hate it. Different tastes, palates, occasions, and sometimes you wake up and like, I want a beer today, and you don't even drink beer. That happens with fragrance too. I'm gonna give you my first impressions right now on this particular fragrance. Who knows, maybe it'll convert me in a way that, hey, I'll get it as long as it hits the gray market and I don't gotta pay it full retail. So this is the sample. I guess it's Superleggera. Isn't that a Lamborghini model? Something like that? So before I get to smelling, let's look up the notes. All right, so the notes of this fragrance on top is citrus, mandarin, and grapefruit. In the middle, we got woody notes and cedarwood, and at the base, we got white musk, amber, patchouli, and sandalwood. Uncomplicated, which I enjoy. I like an uncomplicated fragrance. I definitely feel it's going to be of the variety, but I could be wrong. Let me not jump to conclusions, Uncle Cuba. Let's be diplomatic. Stop assuming, stop profiling a fragrance before you smelled it. You know, I'm just old school like that. Sometimes I'm just a pain in the ass. But let's see what's up with this Superleggera. Woo! First of all, that atomizer had great distribution. Holy shitball. It's not bad. I actually don't mind it. Very uncomplicated, sweet, definitely sporty. Feels like it's woody forward. A nice musk. I feel like there's an underlying ambroxan energy on this fragrance. Mildly sweet. I get that ambery flow. This isn't bad. Granted, I'm not paying retail. That's crazy. I don't hate it. It's definitely not bad. I might actually like it a little bit more than the 𝗁𝐿𝑒. It's playful, it's fun. I feel like there's a little bit of a, I feel like there's an underlying ambroxan and even a little like synthetic pineapple. I'm gonna tell you this, 𝐖𝐈𝐍𝐼 is choking the shit out of me. Let me try it on skin. All right. You know, very generic, not super boring, but I like it. It's ultra sporty. There's a little bit of an aquatic flair. You got that body wash soapiness. There's a little bit of a greenish energy. I do feel ambroxan notes. I also feel like subliminal synthetic, like syrupy pineapple essences in this fragrance, and mild elements of like greenery. Again, I wouldn't buy a full bottle of this joint at retail. It would have to be significantly marked down. And I do feel that somehow this comes off a little bit more, maybe mature, but as immature as this one may be, I find it a little bit more appealing for my taste. There's nothing offensive about this fragrance. It absolutely aligns with that sporty essence. And although it's generic, it has its own little characteristics there that put it in the category of like, oh, this is a really good Chanel. Like I would have Bleu de Chanel and that one, and I wouldn't necessarily feel a level of redundancy. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate this joint a solid like 6-8. It really smells nice. There's nothing really horrible about this joint. I just say for retail purposes, no. Chanel is kind of difficult sometimes to get on the gray market, so be super patient. Definitely get yourself a sample before purchasing a full bottle, but all the characteristics that people generally look for in a fragrance: mass appealing, panty dropping, easy to wear, gym style, work appropriate, party vibes. It has it all. So I can't completely shit on it because I kind of like it. I don't know what the general consensus on this fragrance is. I don't watch other content creators like that, but I could see if other people would think that this is kind of generic, basic, and bullshitty. I get that aspect too. I find a lot of those traits in the fragrance as well, but with that being said, I not only liked how it smelled on the test strip, I kind of enjoy how it smells on me. So 6.8, 6.9. Not too fucking bad. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Have you tried the fragrance? Are you looking out for the fragrance? Or do you feel easy cash grab, don't want nothing to do with it? Let me know in the comments below. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the gang. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? One of them's gonna pass the test. For the fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, start tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.